The Eternal Repository. Finding the Forgotten, Mending the Found. Forever Loyal, Forever Eternal. Major Group. The Eternal Repository. What is the Eternal Repository? We are a collective of people who share the value of anonymity. No one in our group knows who the one beside them is, other than a code name with which one chooses upon entering the group. We are also known as information barterers, as that is how we trade with people. If you want information from us, you will have to give our proxies something in return. No exceptions, no secret deals. Our mission. We wish for anonymity to protect those who are weak when they are visible. Our goal is to cloak those who wish to stay behind the veil of mystery, help those who need information, and prosper in this hellscape of endless levels. No realm is free of its deals, and we are full of them. Members of the Eternal Repository. The Master Administrator. V. Valentine. The Master Administrator of the Eternal Repository, V. Valentine, established this group in 2016 with the goals of anonymity, informational bartering, and prosperity. He is almost never seen unless large meetings are taking place, and when so, he is always accompanied by 2 sentinels of Navy. Other than this little he allows to provide, Valentine is completely anonymous to the rest of the repository. From the shadows can bring to the light. The Sentinels of Navy, Eternal Guardians. The Sentinels of Navy are the guard force of the Eternal Repository, and are given most of the armor and the best weaponry we can trade for. These soldiers protect whoever possible, mainly accompanying hands of trade. Unlike the rest of our covenant, they will openly speak to other wanderers not associated with our organization. Forever protect, forevermore. Clock Crafters. The Shrouded Forge. Clock crafters are the ones who create our uniforms, and are also one of the only ones that will ever see the face of a member who is in the repository. They will create clocks, vests, coats, armor, and most importantly, our masks. These members are highly respected among our ranks for what they do for us. We are what you need, forged in eternal darkness. Hands of the Trade, the Whispers. Hands of the Trade, or more commonly known as HTs, are the ones you will most likely see before joining our group. They are in the same boat with the Clock Crafters, as they are the others who will see the face of whoever joins. These people are the main workforce of our cause, being the ones who initiate trade between others for information. They are silent and only talk to the other party when needed. If you come to a hand of trade, you should already know what to bring. We're not going to say it for you. Words unspoken, secrets foretold. The Infiltrators of Wrath, the Burning Flame. The Infiltrators of Wrath are a new branch that we are currently testing with. Currently, it's going very well and shows very promising results. We like to keep tabs on people to predict any possible dangers, and we already have informants in the Major Explorer Group, the Unbound Explorers Coalition, and the Eyes of Argos. We aren't trying to attack you, friends. We only wish to protect ourselves. The flame burns eternal within us. The Data Diggers, the Withholders. The Data Diggers are the brave souls who go to collect information for us, and are the main backbone of our workforce. Without them, we would not be existing today. These men and women venture alone into levels that have not been documented by other organizations, and if discovered, wear normal clothing. Some groups are desperate for information, and we don't fancy our informants to be taken into custody. If joining our ranks, this is where you will start. Loyalty to bravery, forever eternal to the repository. Teams/divisions. We have only a few divisions within our ranks, but we make sure that they are relentlessly trained until their performance is perfect. We want to make sure that your future trades are pleasant. Division Alpha, the Guards of Erebus. Keepers of Shadow. The Guards of Erebus are of the highest order of our protective forces. They are the most disciplined, the ones with the highest honor, and the most loyal to the repository's cause. Although they are these great things, the guards of Urbis refuse better gear and force themselves to deal with what they have. They can be compared to the old guard of the United States Army. Other than this, they wish to remain completely anonymous. We protect what those are afraid to see. Division Beta, the Osmium Shield. Those on the front lines. The Osmium Shield is our defensive force, and the ones who will always be where the battle is. While we wish to remain neutral with all parties, there are times where war is unavoidable. For that uncertain future, we have established our protectors. The war is imminent. We are your sword and shield. Division Gamma, the Sparks of Kuraz. Farming the Foundation. The Sparks of Kuraz, or simply the Sparks, are members who wish to develop bases and outposts for the repository. They are generally staffed at every possible location, providing their skills of maintenance, repair, and internal upkeep to make sure that we are at our best. They are also in charge of logistics and housing for our members, taking care of beds, food supplies, water reserves, and more in that field. Every great organization requires a backbone. Here we are. Division Epsilon, the Scrounges. Material Collection. The Scrounges are a smaller division of the repository. Being our main material gathering source, these units scrounge through every level, finding materials that may be useful, and bringing them back to the repository databases. The collected materials, which usually consists of copper, iron, sheet metal, and rarely gold. Materials are pushed up to clock crafters who mend everything into what we use today, gathering the scraps for the products of the future. More divisions will be added in the future as our member count grows.